Hi, I'm Spiritual Seedlings Nancy. I'm a writer, and I'm now moving out into cyberspace as Spiritual Seedlings Nancy. I started Spiritual Seedlings and my website when I wrote my first book in 2012. But now I want to take a more active role in social media. So I'd like to introduce you to who I am. First of all, Spiritual Seedlings is about scattering seeds of faith, joy, peace, and more. In my first book, Revelation in the Cave, the book was about peace, a subject very close and dear to my heart. It's an interpretation of the book of Revelation from the perspective of scrolls from the 1st century. It's an adventure about a book club that goes to Turkey. I think you'd enjoy it. My new book coming out, Revelation in the Roots, Emerald Isle, is also about peace, and this time we're looking at the problems we have here in our country in a divided political scene and between our races, trying to call us to listen to each other. In my books, I feature the MAMs Book Club, the Magnificent and Marvelous Book Club. In the first book, Revelation in the Cave, they go on an archaeological dig to Turkey. In the second book, they start a group home for women and men in recovery. And in the third book, coming out soon, they're taking their people to Ireland to explore their DNA. You can find out more about the MAMs Book Club on my website. On my website, you will see the MAMs Book Club. The MAMs Book Club Springfield reads books every month, so we have about 90 books now that we've read, and I always post a review of what I think about the book as well as my fictitious MAMs. So I'm going to start sharing some of these book reviews with you all as a dancing book lady on TikTok, but more seriously here, you can hear me and the MAMs talking about the books. Another aspect of Spiritual Seedlings Nancy is a contemplative crone, in the way that crone is the crown or the head chakra, which is about wisdom. And I am getting a little older, and I think I do have some wisdom to share, but it's really about trying to lead you into the silence, because that is where God is showing me there's such mystery and so much possibility. In my most recent book, Awakening, a Contemplative Primer on Learning to Sit, I explore various contemplative practices, and that's what I want to share with you as well. One of the things that I do as a contemplative practice is to walk the labyrinth, and you can see there the living vine labyrinth that my friends and I created at my church. So I will be the Labyrinth Lady, taking you to visit various labyrinths, teaching about labyrinths, and having fun dancing on the labyrinth. My second book was called Revelation at the Labyrinth because the MAMs walked the labyrinth after they read books about the environment, being very concerned about what was happening. And so it became the organizing theme for the book, as well as a place they went to pray, to talk to each other, and to spiral into possibilities. And finally, as Spiritual Seedlings Nancy, I am the voice of the earth. I listen to the earth, and I encourage you to do likewise. In my book, Letters from the Earth, you'll read the letters that I've been receiving from the earth, which I believe is God, the Spirit, within all of creation. I also like to encourage Lectio Divina with the earth, where we listen to what God is saying to us through various aspects of nature. And I like to encourage us to listen to both the beauty of the earth and the cry of the earth, because I think it's left to us as humans, the consciousness of the earth, to take care and to reverse some of the environmental destruction that is going on today. So follow me into joy at Spiritual Seedlings Nancy on TikTok, Nancy Flinchbaugh Author on Facebook, Flinchbaugh.Nancy on Instagram, and Nancy Flinchbaugh on YouTube. And I will look forward to seeing you there.